Hi, I'm Jay Garstecki. Welcome to Operation Fishing Freedom. Join me in the boat today as we feature 100-year-old Army veteran Leo Wolfson.
Military veterans protect our great nation. Pro anglers Jay Garstecki and Ben Olson made it their duty to honor our heroes. They want to share soldiers' stories. The perfect place to carry out this mission? A fishing boat. Get ready to launch Operation Fishing Freedom. Brought to you by Great Clips.
It may appear to be just another day on the water. But there's not only a World War II veteran in the boat,
You got it.
but also a true entertainer.
There you go.
You see, the Army assigned World War II veteran Leo Wolfson to be a soldier and also an entertainer.
Well, look at that, I made it.
All right, you ready to catch some fish?
Yeah, I have a place I like. I do a lot of fishing.
All right. Very good. Well, let's get this thing rolling then. Let's get out on the water.
Today we share a fishing boat and a few of Leo's stories.
You want to try and cast it?
You can cast it.
I can cast it? Okay. Here you go, sir. I casted it out for you and it's right
Can
out
you turn me
there.
around here?
Where did you live?
My father and mother came from Russia. And they came to Ellis Island. My brother and sister were born in Russia, and I was the first one born in the United States. My father was a tailor in Chicago. We had a building at that time, but Depression came in 1933, and we lost everything.
During the Depression, Leo found he had a knack for hard work.
I never had a job in my life. I never had a salary.
So you sold life insurance. That had to be hard during that time of...
Well, no, because I found out one thing, that in order to do better than other salespeople, I used to work about 14 hours a day. I do have a bite now.
You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, it's down in the weeds. Let me help you. I think this one, it took him down into the weeds.
A natural in sales and also with people.
Now you got him. Wow, that's a nice one. Oh, here, let me have that one. That's a nice bluegill. Look at that.
Hey.
That's a pretty nice bluegill, huh?
A big one, yeah.
Yeah.
In June of 1941, a letter popped up in Leo's mailbox.
A letter. You're in the Army now. And if I wouldn't have come, the MPs would have come after me. We had a draft 6 months before the Second World War. They knew the war was coming.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Right after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, the United States declared war. Leo's division arrived first after the attack. He still remembers the oil slicks, the bombed-out boats on the water still smoldering from the fires of the attack.
We were a division that went to Hawaii after it was hit by the Japanese. We broke the Japanese code, so we knew when they were bringing their fleet in, and we had enough air carriers left, and we knocked out their whole fleet.
While stationed in Hawaii, another duty called.
And they had a announcement one day anybody that's had any entertainment experience, we're having a doing over here.
The Army pulled Leo from the infantry division and dropped him on stage.
I put on shows all over the islands for about a year. And then they yanked me back and sent me to Saipan.
Operation Fishing Freedom is brought to you by Great Clips, Recon Boats, and by Evan Root Outboards.
If you'd like to get some cool Operation Fishing Freedom gear,
Or simply make a donation so that we can take more veterans fishing.
log on to our website, operationfishingfreedom.com.
Today's theme in the boat, memories and music.
I want to go back to my little grass shack in Hawaii. I want to be with all the wahines and the wahines I used to know.
Leo Wolfson, World War II veteran, has always been a true entertainer. Leo pulled double duty while stationed in Hawaii. He served as a U.S. Army soldier, but also as an entertainer, part of the military's United Service Organization, otherwise known as the USO. President Franklin D. Roosevelt helped establish the USO in 1941. The service, a way to help boost morale among soldiers.
Thank you very, very much, General Armstrong. Thank you, tourists.
Hollywood entertainers worked the stage, so did hundreds of active duty troops, soldiers like Leo. Leo danced, sang, and played guitar. He even acted in on-stage plays.
What was your favorite thing about entertaining the troops?
The favorite thing was the girls I was playing with. I was a very good dancer, and I used to lift girls up in the air.
Leo and his group kept the music and morale way up.
But I got to know Hawaiian people better than most people because I was in shows with them, you know, with the hula girls. I used to hula.
Yeah?
Did you shake your can?
Oh yeah.
How long were you an entertainer for while you were there?
About a year.
About a year?
The rest of the time I was in the Army. I was in action quite a bit. I still don't know how I survived, I really don't.
And how old are you now?
100 years and 6 months.
Wow.
When's your birthday?
February 18th, 1918.
Wow.
An entire century of stories, but still so young at heart.
100 years young.
I think so. I still enjoy every day.
You still feel good?
I feel good about 80% of the time. But I told you before that if you wake up and nothing hurts you, everything is beautiful, you know what it is? You're dead. Wherever I may roam, for land or sea or foam, I'll always hear you singing this song, show me the way to go home.
Maybe the music might be good luck.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh yeah, you got one.
That's a big one. Not so big. Not so big. Let him go, little rascal.
Being young at heart, Leo's true forte.
And then what you're gonna do is, you feel that? Squeeze the, underneath here, there's a trigger,
Okay.
and then you'll just pop it into, now you're in drive.
What you see, a man content on water, a moment well deserved.
Operation Fishing Freedom is brought to you by Great Clips, SKB Cases, and by St. Croix Rods.
I can hear the Hawaiians playing away, Tuala, away, Tuala.
Great job. Great job.
If you'd like to see more behind-the-scenes footage and bonus content,
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If you're a U.S. military veteran living in Illinois, Wisconsin, or Minnesota,
log on to takeavetfishing.org to find an event near you.
World War II Army veteran Leo Wolfson still sits up front and center.
what do you think?
I think I'm okay.
It's a spot he's used to. Leo served in Hawaii right after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. He entertained in the USO, but after one full year on stage, Leo left the mic behind to pick up a rifle.
And then they yanked me back and sent me to Saipan in Okinawa. That wasn't so nice. And I was there when the kamikazes were hitting our ships. And they were shooting at me. I just hoped I would live.
Leo first trained as a medic, but preferred to carry a gun.
I wasn't scared, except when I was in the foxhole. I was lucky enough on Saipan where there was a German Jew that was with me in the foxhole. All of a sudden he started to fire at something. I said, "What are you firing at?" There was Japanese crawling up towards us. If he wouldn't have seen them, I would have been dead, you know. Then from Saipan, we went into Okinawa. And that's where we lost most of our men, in Okinawa. That was a lot like, I guess it was in Europe. Okinawa was a bad one.
Did you lose a lot of your friends?
All of them.
Really?
I don't know why I'm alive, to tell you the truth.
It's peculiar how the brain works. Stories 70 years old, yet the details still seem so vivid, so clear.
I remember one time I almost died. We were in a rice field. All of a sudden, one of the Japanese bombs landed right close to me and splattered big chunks of mud all over me. It hit my back. I thought I was dead.
Leo remembers the faces.
Right next to me, one of them was killed right next to me. Japanese were up in the trees shooting at us. And they got him, they didn't get me. So, for 100 years, I'm still here.
It's because of men and women like you that went before us to give us that freedom.
How many of them died because of it?
That's true.
Stark memories of war never forgotten. But you know what? Leo uses music to heal. He's been doing it more than 70 years. Even now, he attracts a crowd.
Uh-oh, are you in trouble, Leo? Well, good morning, sir. How are you?
How you doing there, young fella?
I'm very good, young man. How are you? I appreciate your service. Thank you very much for all that
For
you've
4.5 years, yeah.
Well, you know, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time in a situation like you were in. So we heard we had a celebrity out here, and I had to come out and say hello. We're glad you decided to come out to Wakanda.
One more memory and one more thank you to both Leo and all our veterans.
And you served our country, and you know what? Now you're out going to catch a few fish, and I'm going to let you get back to that. So,
Okay, I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Good
sir.
luck
It's a
to you.
pleasure. Thank you again for your service, gentlemen. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for what it is that
Thank
you're
you,
doing.
appreciate it.
This week's Nonprofit of the Week, Create a Vet's Music Program. Their mission is to use various forms of art, including songwriting, music, and creative writing, to help disabled vets cope with service-related trauma. Go to their website for more information.
If you'd like to personally thank a vet that you saw in one of our episodes,
or nominate a veteran to be featured in a future episode,
log on to our website, operationfishingfreedom.com.
Operation Fishing Freedom is brought to you by XL Automotive Repair, Power Pole, and by Temple Bay Lodge.
A day in the boat makes World War II veteran Leo Wolfson feel 100 years young.
I think the fish took a holiday.
Who cares? The fishing may be slow, but the stories and Leo's songs never stop.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired, I want to go to bed.
Stories from Leo's fighting days seem to overshadow his time as a USO entertainer.
Most of my buddies got killed in Okinawa. We were on an island off of Okinawa. But they came around and they said, the Americans announcer said, the war is over. So we laid down our arms and, you know, it was fine. Then the Japanese interpreter came out to tell the troops, their troops, the war was over. They were all around us. They could have killed us. They surrounded us. We never could figure out why they didn't kill us, because they could have. They didn't know the war was over.
4.5 years of war. Like that, the Army shipped Leo home. He picked up right where he left off before war. Leo worked the insurance business. He made a name for himself as one of the top salesmen in the business. Even so, he refused to hang up his dancing shoes.
If you have some kind of a talent, you enjoy it, you really do. And if you get people to laugh or smile or be sad, that's a gift, it really is.
One night at a dance club, Leo met a girl.
He's always been an entertainer. Most of his entertainment, I'd say, was his dancing, where I would go to certain parties and things where my parents were, and people would get off the dance floor just so that they could watch. So they were excellent. It'd be like something you'd see on TV.
I got married when I was almost 28 years old. I was in the service 4.5 years. And she chased me until she married me.
Leo and wife Pauline now married 72 years, with 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. Family still gives Leo reason to sing.
I still don't know why I'm alive.
Well, I want to thank you for your service, and I'd like to give you a little something to say thank you for your service. This is a custom Angry Bear St. Croix rod.
Why?
And this is for you. And this set is here on it. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it here, but it says handcrafted for Leo Wolfson.
How do you like that?
In addition to that, I wanted to give you one other thing.
It's a young girl?
No, I wish it was a young girl. It's your own Operation Fishing Freedom jersey.
Hey, that's great.
With your name on it, Leo, and On the back, we've got Wolfson.
I wore that tonight.
Now you're
Life
gonna look
goes on, right? But Leo often thinks of Hawaii. He remembers both the beauty and the anguish.
Wada homa homa nuka nuka apawa.
Hana ho, Leo. Hana ho. Or in English, encore, Leo. Encore.
If you'd like to thank the veteran that you saw in today's episode, log on to OperationFishingFreedom.com and click on the Thank a Vet button. We'll make sure they get your message.